What's up guys, TW here. So before this video gets started, I just want to say two things. Number one, everything that I said in this video is for review purposes and just my opinion on Shadow's section of the game. And the second thing is, thank you guys for 2K views. I'll mention more of it later in the video, but just wanted to say thank you for this video get started. And that's it for me for this opening section, so I hope you guys will enjoy the video. Shadow the Hedgehog has always been my favorite Sonic character as a kid. He's like the Vegeta of the Sonic universe. He's had a lot of times to shine in games like Sonic Adventure 2, Sonic Heroes, and his own game, Shadow the Hedgehog. I mean, he cursed. Damn! He got to use a gun. After so many outings, his gameplay should have been great, but it's kinda meh here. I'll go ahead and cover the side characters just like I did the last time. So we're gonna start off with Rouge. Like I said, she plays just like Knuckles, she glides, she has the first person bomb attack just like Tails. It's just as pointless as Tails, but you're better off just jumping and dropping a streamline of bombs by jumping and pressing the X button or square, depends what system you're on. But the biggest problem with Rouge, just like with Knuckles, she gets stuck on walls. Clement warned me about this as a kid, but I thought he was exaggerating. Playing Kingdom Valley as a kid was very painful because the moment she gets stuck on a wall, you're just wasting more time in the level. And luckily she's only playable about 2 or 3 times, so I think that's about it. Well, 4 if you want to count the end, I believe. E123 Omega is another character that has a glide with a slow descent. He can shoot little beam thingies, and he's one of 2 characters who runs/hovers at a great speed. Sadly, he only plays him about 4 times throughout some missions. I believe it's 4 times, if that. And now on to Shadow, the main character of this story. I'm sad to say it, but his gameplay is really repetitive. I mean, generally the entire game is repetitive, but Shadow's whole tap A combat system makes it repetitive. It makes you want to complete his story a whole lot faster. Shadow can shoot Chaos Spears if you jump and tap the X button, which is mostly for the smaller enemies, and it works on them perfectly because it takes them out a whole lot quicker. He can also go Super Saiyan God once you take out enough enemies, which helps drain the bigger and smaller enemies' health bar a whole lot quicker. But I don't think I mentioned this, but I'm pretty sure you know at this point in time that all of the levels are designed for different characters. Shadow's Wave Ocean is different from Sonic's, Silver's Dusty Desert is different from Sonic's, you get the general idea. Shadow's levels are mostly you fumbling around trying to find a gold ring with no radar or anything. It makes the levels more time wasters unless you really want to explore a level that badly. Prime examples, Kingdom Valley, Wave Ocean, Dusty Desert. All stages that, if you're a first-time player, you will definitely get confused by. Before I forget, Shadow also has a car, a little air hover thingy, and a motorcycle that you get to use once or twice. The motorcycle is kind of fun in Radical Train once you get the hang of it. The boss battles are pretty much the same as Sonic's story, basically the same thing I said. Figure out their moves, wash, rinse, repeat. All 3 characters face a different villain, which is actually pretty cool and keeps the story going. Mephiles is an incredible villain for Shadow's story. He's the darker clone version of Shadow, a mouthless, more badass version of Shadow. Throughout Shadow and Silver's story, you get to learn how he was created and how he pulls the strings. His motivation isn't really all that there, but he's a great villain nonetheless. He does something near the end of the game that I will mention in another part, but again, I actually wouldn't mind seeing Mephiles again with some proper writing, even though this game didn't really exist. That's pretty much it. Shadow doesn't really have Mach Speed sections or carrying Elise around, but sadly he's just a slower Sonic in this section. Favorite stage would have to be White Acropolis, least favorite would have to be Dusty Desert, just simply because of all the time you waste on the inside, and all the time you waste on the outside trying to find the entrance to the tunnel. It's, honestly, Shadow's gameplay is just not one that I ever come back to. Unless I'm playing White Acropolis or Radical Train. Oh, I forgot to mention, if you really are interested in playing this game, please be sure to save your game. There are mandatory town missions that you need to do for Sonic and Silver, and if you die, it is a lot of replaying time. I went back the other day and replayed, the missions before Kingdom Valley. You know what I'm talking about. I'll cover them in another part. But I had to keep replaying that and I died 1 or 2 times. And it's a lot of replaying time if you didn't save your game, so be sure to save your game. Well, that's it for me for the most part until the next part. I know it sounds like I bashed Shadow throughout this entire thing, but I'm just being honest, and it's not like I never stopped loving Shadow after what this game did to him. I still love that character. He's not my favorite Sonic character anymore, but yeah, I never stopped caring about Shadow, never stopped loving Shadow. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my normal outro. If you want to leave, I do appreciate you guys for watching this video. It really means a lot to me. But I'm gonna go ahead and do my normal outro. And if you really want to listen to what I have to say, you're very much welcome to stay. So once again, thank you all for 2K views on the Venom 2 leak trailer video. I am very sorry that I had to clickbait you guys like that. But honestly, we've all been there once or twice in our life to where we've been rickrolled, I guess you could say. And sorry that it had to come to that I had to clickbait you guys. I swore up and down before my channel was made. I'm just like, I would never be a clickbaity YouTuber, but here we are. So again, sorry about rickrolling you guys. The feedback from that video has been really good though, with some people saying that or 1 or 2 people saying they haven't been successfully rickrolled in like 12 years. And you know, that's kind of what I made the video for, just to make people laugh. I know the circumstances of how the video was titled and structured probably wasn't that good, but it was just to make people laugh with, you know, everything going on now. It was just to make people laugh and smile, and hopefully that's what happened. So it's at 2K views right now. It may be at 2.1 after this video gets uploaded. I don't know. What else? Okay, so the next part we're going to cover Silver Story, and yeah, we're gonna cover Silver Story for the next part. And I'm thinking about doing something before the final part to where I go more into the story. Maybe, I don't know. Not gonna promise anything, but yeah. So I think that's about it. That's all I wrote down. I'm gonna cover Silver Story hopefully next week, or I'll film that next week so that can be up by Saturday, and the final part will be coming very, very soon. So once again, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you're new, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to turn your notifications on so you will be notified every time I upload a video. Only takes 2 seconds out of your day, if not that. Once again, I thank you guys so much for watching this video. It really means a lot to me, and I will see you next time.
You now, no ghost to bring you down. There's nothing left.